couple of cars going through. We let them go, no problem. And when we get closer to the track, we just pass on the left and it's all good. Ideally, we use the indicator when we get closer. And that's all. There is another car coming, it's still far. I think it's a Megane. That's it. And now we can go. This is still a car though, so it's a Porsche, so we better wait. And when the Porsche goes through, that's it. We can pass. Yeah, let's pass and overtake. Now it's safe. That's it. We are coming to the first section of corners, so we want to brake well before the corner. That's it. Apex on the right. There is a Porsche coming, so we stay very well into the right. Back on the gas progressively. We want to do this right-hander, which is completely blind, so we brake just before the corner. Apex on the right. Back again on the gas on the exit. That's it. There is a Mercedes and a BMW behind, just so you know. So we simply stay on the right, braking next to the white line. Stay on the outside. Careful with the other cars. That's it. And back again on the gas, step by step, coming out of the corner. Cool. Apex right, down the hill. Keep it tight on the right. No one is behind right now. We again brake before the corner. Brake before the corner and back on the gas through the corner. That's it, looking far. No problem in this left-hander, simply turn in. And now we prepare for braking. When the car is completely straight, we go on the brakes. On the brakes, more brake, that's it. Double right-hander. We want to end up inside. That's it. There is a Clio behind, so we stay on the right side. There it goes. Again, braking before the corner, apex on the right, and again push it as wide as possible on the outside. There is a BMW behind, careful, and there is a yellow flag, you see? So I put the indicators so they see us. Let's see what's going on. He shouldn't overtake. Yeah, there is a yellow there. He shouldn't overtake, you shouldn't pass when there is a yellow. Stupid people. Okay, so we just wait in line, keep going a little bit. Something happened that we don't know yet. Let's have a look. Yeah, there is a small lane of cones. There is an accident there, unfortunately. Someone crashed. After the cones, we are good to go, so we can go back again in business. That Skoda, unfortunately, is gone, but it's not us, so let's move on. There are a couple of cars behind, so again, we simply stay on the right. The Opel is going through. That's it. And look very far so we can see what's happening in front of us. We want to go straight through the crest and then brake when the car comes down from the crest. That's it. Look at the 5 kilometer sign. 5 kilometer sign in completely blind corner, and when you are coming out of the blind corner we can prepare for braking again. We start braking. That's it. A little bit more. Keeping your foot on the brake all the time, right-hander, and back again, step by step on the gas, coming down the hill, looking far, and when you are next to the white panel, simply turn in and straight down the hill. That's it. One single straight line, looking as far as the mountains let you. Again, same thing, when you are next to the white panel on the right, 95 in this case, small touch on the brakes, that's it, and back on the gas. Careful with the cars behind. We push the car as wide as possible on the right. They are going through. One. There is a second one approaching. Stay on the right clearly. There is a Porsche GT3 Mark II. Very slow section now, so keep it tight on the right. There is a Sirocco and another Porsche. Simply stay there on the inside. That's it. And another one just behind. Completely blind corner. Careful with it. It, apex right, power out of the corner, and again we stay on the right so the car behind can pass. That's it.
Cool.
How do you feel? Good?
Yes. Yeah, very good, very good.
Straight line in between,
Yeah.
no problem through here. And look at the white panel on the right side. White panel braking as you go towards it, a little bit more and a little bit more inside, wide on the exit, and at the end of the right curve we start braking. End of the curve, on the brakes again. A little bit harder, in, back on the gas progressively, step by step, keeping your foot on the gas. 8 km sign, on the brakes again. 8 and on the brakes. Very long right hander, completely blind as you can see, braking before the corner, apex, back on the gas, looking at the next white panel on the right. We get there, we brake a little bit before the corner, that's it, and straight line in between these two corners, as straight as possible. After this you will have a triple corner to the right, but the steering wheel stays the same position, your foot on the gas, step by step, a little bit more and a little bit more, coming out of the corner into what is the slowest corner of the track. This is the slowest corner, so we brake well before, and at the end of the right curve you will find your turning point. End of the curve, turning point, deep into the second apex, that's it. 90 on the left, we take the car there as wide as possible. We are coming still down the hill. This is the last downhill that we will find for the first part of the track after the right hander. Again, foot on the brake, that's it, stopping the car properly, double corner, same input on the steering wheel. There is a car approaching, well spotted. And after this left hander we are starting to climb again. It's an MX-5, we let him go. Once he's gone, back on the power. Back on the power. That's it. Up the hill. We have the first left hander, which is the Niki Lauda corner. There is a couple of cars approaching, so again we stay as wide as possible. One going through, stay on the right clearly. And the second one coming now. Danger sign is our braking point. Danger sign on the brake. 125 is your turning point. A little bit later than that. And back on the gas again, step by step. Looking up the hill, we are going to the 11th white panel. Once you are there in the 11, simply in and keep going on the gas, step by step. More and more, 11, in, power through. No problem in here, it's a very long corner. Constant radius, looking far, putting your foot down all the way. All the way. Using the track a little bit more to the right. No one's coming behind, so we have the confidence to simply turn in and power. Looking far again, that's it. It's a very fast section. As you can see, up the hill. We have a fast right hander coming up. Again, no need to brake, no need to lift. There are a couple of cars approaching behind though, so we have to be careful with them. So simply stick the car to the right. There is an Alfa 4C approaching, so he can go. Then a BMW, then a Porsche. At the end of the curve, simply turn in and back again on the power. Another car coming, I think it's a Megane. That's it. It's one of our cars. Behind, but we're still good. Straight through the crest and brake a tiny bit when you are at the top. Back on the gas through the corner. That's it. Car is going, and now is the yellow. So we simply wait up until we see what's going on. There is an oil spill. This is what this is saying. Try to avoid the line. So stay on the left.
On the left.
Yeah. So we can avoid this.
Okay. On the left.
Yeah. So we can avoid the oil spill. This is a very stupid thing to do, but people keeps overtaking under yellow. Careful with the car behind as well. We are at the carousel. Now we just go in. Yeah, completely inside. That's it. Looking far, so we know what's going on. There is a Megane behind. The moment we are out, we just stay on the right side. Stay on the right. That's it. At the end of the right curve, simply turn in. End of the right curve, simply in. On the gas through the corner. Push the car wide on the right. End of the right curve, a little bit of braking. End of the right curve, a little bit of braking. Power in. Straight in between these two corners. That's it. We are at the highest point of the track. There is a Clio that is coming from behind. Brake before the corner and follow the inner curve on the right side. Car is there. Let him go. We keep the car on the right. That's it. After the 15, we brake in straight line. Brake in straight line. In. Someone broke down, but they are outside of the track, fortunately. In. Careful with the Porsche behind. That's it. Back on the gas. At the bottom of the compression, we will brake. Bottom of the compression. In again. Feeding the gas. Step by step. Straight coming out. And again, brake before the corner. Black panel. In again. Double corner. Keep turning in. That's it. Tight on the left. Straight for braking. There is a BMW approaching, so be careful with him. That's it. At the end of the left curve, we will brake. End of the left curve, on the brakes. Apex right, back on the gas, step by step. Looking at the bottom of the compression. Bottom of the compression, and we brake before the corner. We brake before the corner. In. Feeding the gas, step by step. Feeding the gas and feeding, straight out. Look at the 169 white panel, and again turn in. Apex left, straight in between. That is that. Again a jump, brake before the corner,